Okay, so guys, welcome to semifinals number 2. Yeah, this was rescheduled, so this is semifinals number 2.
Who won
Um,
number one
I
game?
have now semifinals number 2. The number one is supposed to be held tomorrow,
Ah,
but still
then
reschedule
this should
match.
be the
What can we
number
do?
one game then.
Yeah, I
Number
have with
2
me
আগে
Vulcan.
number 1 পরে
I have with me Vulcan and Masnun.
Hello.
Nephilim is just our side act. Never mind
I'm
him.
just the
Hey,
side
I'm
act.
no longer
I'm just the
Vulcan. Call
side
me
act.
Mikhail.
No,
I
you're
am
always
Mikhail.
you'll always be Vulcan in our hearts.
No.
Anyways.
It is me, Mikhail. Call me
No.
Mikhail.
Okay.
Do not call
Okay.
me
So let's
Caitlyn,
get
bro. Call me
guys.
Mikhail.
Let's get back to the
Okay,
bands.
bans.
Don't call
LeBlanc
him
banned
Kyle,
for
just call him Mikhail. Okay.
Renekton Malzahar and LeBlanc Nasus banned. Who plays Nasus?
Nasus,
ওই যে
deadly
ওদের
wireless
problem
Nasus.
Aha.
খালি সারাদিন ফার্ম করবে টিম ফেটে পড়বে
Yeah, but
Come on, Nephilim, please.
Alright,
Language.
so let's see the third bans.
What? I said boom.
Alright, Nephilim, let the big boys talk.
Okay.
Very good.
So the thing about the next band is Caitlyn.
Caitlyn ban. The new ADC
Molla's
meta.
Caitlyn.
Is the Caitlyn that scary? I think Molla's Vayne is much scarier though. Such scary, much wow. I would have.
And the Kalista ban as usual.
I was thinking this was going to happen. Said Duke, Kalista ban.
He can play a lot of
But-
ADC.
But they didn't ban his Graves. Is
No.
Molla thinking of taking Graves?
No, the new Grave is completely different from the old one, so I wouldn't be
Why
surprised if
Lucian?
Molla
Why
doesn't pick
Lucian,
it.
man?
I would.
Nephilim,
like
one
to-
at a time, Nephilim.
So Riyadh goes for the Lucian pick. I would have actually preferred if Seth picked the Vayne to deny the pick from Molla, because the new, because I don't know. I mean, Seth seems like the type of player who can pull off the Vayne, but let's see if Lucian works. Well, Juju and Jibesh gets their favorite champion, so this is going to be fun.
Ooh, such manly champions.
I have played with Jibesh before, and he's an excellent Gragas player. And Juju is, well, is very impressive on the Braum, one of my favorite champions. So let's see what he does in this game. And Deadly
Yeah.
Boys hovers his favorite Garen.
Okay, man.
Let's see what Kirito has to answer this.
Yeah, Darius is still free.
Yeah,
Is
Darius is
Garen
free,
still-
Fiora is
guys,
free.
guys, is Garen still OP in the new patch?
Garen is always OP. It's a
Is
Garen.
always open, my friend.
But come
But it
on,
is
look
the
at
Nephilim,
farm
that's why you don't know
competitions,
how to play
guys,
top.
like last few
That's why
seasons,
you don't know
Garen
how to play top. Please,
There, one at a time, okay, one at a time.
one at a time. Let's all bash Nephilim.
Nephilim, what would you say is a good pick against a Garen?
Fiora. Obviously,
Alright, Fiora.
Damage.
Good answer, but let's see if Kirito knows this pick, or he can even go for a gangplank. I mean, that thing is just broken. Oh, Wukong. I have seen some. Well, I don't know how good the Wukong is going to be. So
His main champion's Wukong, and Wukong's got a lot of armor penetration for Garen. So
it's true, but I think the Garen's base damage with his sustain in the laning phase makes it very hard for Wukong to actually do anything to him. So let's see how this goes. Okay, Mito Hamed is hovering over Jax. Okay, he is going to pick the Jax. I have absolutely no idea how the new jungler meta is, so I'm not going to comment. Any jungler mains here? Slayer,
Okay.
you jungle. What do you
I
say?
do jungle, but I'm not a jungle main. But yeah, Jax isn't exactly the best of junglers, but isn't exactly the worst. Mito Ahmed tends to play this carry type junglers. It might fit him pretty well. He likes to play Kha'Zix, he has to play Xin Zhao, so
Well, Jax is the type of he's a Devour jungler, so he's obviously going for a late game. So
yeah, it's the same
That's
for
the
when he
case,
plays
then.
with. It's the same when he plays with Xin Zhao as well. Xin Zhao, he goes for Devourer. He plays a lot of carry jungles, as I said, so it shouldn't be any different.
Going for the Victor, and I think Death Note might pick the Azir in here because that would be the perfect pick. Because you have the Garen and the Jack who will be running into your team, so the Azir wall is going to be extremely useful this game. Let's see if he picks it.
Oh wait,
God,
Timo.
no, Satan, please. No, Satan,
Come on, Timo carries. Timo is a carry champion.
I'm throwing holy water at the screen. It's not working. Okay, Death Note, don't troll us anymore. I'm getting pretty hungry. Please.
Come on, Timo! Timo for the win!
It will be a second pick.
Timo for the win! Omega Squad Timo!
I am hoping for an Azir pick though, because that would work really well against the blue team's
Or
comp.
maybe he might go for his brand.
Brand.
He's confident on his brand.
Brand might
Oh,
work
Lux.
though.
Wait, Lux? Lux?
Interesting pick.
Very interesting pick.
Well, Lux is not a bad pick either. I mean, she scales really well with the late game, and she's heavily utility focused. And well, yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh, a double TP. Double TP. She's gonna shoot lasers everywhere. Well, okay, so basically,
Shoot lasers?
yeah, Lux is lasers. Kamehameha. Alright, so basically, blue team has pretty much an all-in type of composition with Leona, Garen, Jax. Well, especially whenever you have a Leon in your team with no disengage, that's like you go all in, like you go in or go ham, you know. Purple team, on the other hand, has a lot of disengage in their comp as well as engage, so I think they have a much more balanced team comp. You know that even if they have a bad engage or they get engaged, they will be able to disengage the fight whenever they wish. But blue team is you go in, you better get some kills.
Yeah, they have a lot of
And
engage.
I see no ejection button in the blue team's
So
comp.
they
It's-
cancel the double teleport and Lux to kill. Is that good?
Actually,
Yeah, Lux heal is better than Lux
doesn't-
teleport.
Lux is not the typical teleport type of mid laner. Lux is like push the lane, keep pushing the lane, get to mid game. Get to mid game with 2 items, with preferably Morellonomicon and a Lich Bane. Get 40% CDR, and then just start spamming your spell and spam your laughs. That's all you need to do. And with the new masteries and items, it's really easy to get 40% cooldown reduction.
Or maybe, if he's very ahead, he might go for a Magi's.
I was never a fan of the
Magi's
Magi's.
Lux.
I was never a fan of the Magi's build, but
No one is a fan of the Magi's, but Magi's is viable.
it depends on how much swag you have in,
Yeah, swag.
built-in swag. Like I'm feeling pretty swaggy today. I think I'm gonna buy a Magi. I feel like Faker today. It depends on that. But if you fail, your team is gonna kill you.
But yeah, good engage from the blue team, by the way. Blue team has a lot of engage.
Yeah.
Blue team
That's the
should have
thing,
gone
blue
for
team
Darius
has-
instead of Garen.
All blue team has is engage. I mean, I see no escape in their kit. So if they get caught in a bad situation, I'm worried about them though. Because I see no disengage in their team comp. And blue team has excellent engage with disengage. Well,
And
the thing-
decent amount of damage as well.
yeah, and the thing is, আমার আওয়াজ কোন দিকে শোনা যায় না ভাই?
Or increase his sound. Wait. Done.
Alright. Okay.
Dude, আমাকে priority speaker দাও। আমাকে priority speaker দাও।
And এফিলিমকে দিয়ে দাও একটু। বেচারা একা কি করবে?
Yay.
Don't speak a lot then. One at a time.
Okay,
No.
okay.
Okay, so basically, blue team has to win the bot lane, and I think their top lane is going to win. From what from my personal experience, I will say blue team has the better top laner, especially in the early game. So Garen should be able to win, and Set Took with the Lucian and Leona would have a big advantage in the laning phase. But Jibesh is the early game jungler. I mean, Gragas. Jibesh is a really good jungler with good game sense, and he has the Gragas, who is a well-known early game jungler. If he puts pressure in the bot lane or any lane, if he can snowball, then he will be able to turn the game tide to his team's advantage. And the way the team comp is set, purple team has the better scaling. So we'll have to see how the laning phase goes.
But yeah, if it goes to late game, Vulcan, don't you think that Victor will be dealing a lot of damage?
Yes, but you have to realize that Death Note has a shield, That scales really well with AP, and you know, um,
Dude, Victor can actually burst Lux with her shield on.
it actually depends on the laning who gets more ahead.
Yeah,
Like
he gets
I
more hit.
highly doubt that Victor is the super long range now. Victor has a pretty close short range, so unless Molla and Death Note are foolish
I
enough
mean,
to
if
get
you
too
play
close to the
good
Victor,
Victor, no one can stop you.
yeah, that's the thing. But it'll depend on who gets the better early game. I mean,
Yeah.
Mitu Ahmed is playing Jack, who is a scaling champion. I mean, late game, Mitu Ahmed will be doing a lot of damage if he gets the farm, but Jibesh has the champion to make the plays early game. So, if Jibesh, it will all depend on the jungler and the support pressure, though, I believe. As with every game, the jungler and the support will dictate the pace of the game. So, I would be keeping my eye on what Jibesh and Mitu Ahmed does this game, because the success of the team will depend on these two.
Okay. I'm getting a request from people. Nephilim, from your friend said Duke. He says
Okay.
you suck.
Okay, I accept.
Oh,
At top. You suck at top. That's it.
He sucks at
Nephilim,
life.
anything to add to that? আপনার অনুভূতি কি?
Come on,
হতাশা, হতাশা,
he's gonna cry now.
হতাশায় আমার হতাশা.
Okay, anyway, so guys, the game is loading.
Alright,
Uh,
so
but yeah, I agree with Vulcan about impact of the junglers here, because if Victor overextends a bit, if Gragas is in the right position, it's a easy gank, and it's an
Yeah.
easy flash waste.
yes,
Easy
because
flash taken away.
Victor has played the ignite, so not the cleanse, which is pretty common in the high reloads. So if he gets caught, it's pretty much like buff wasted flash.
And if no flash, waste and then easy death.
Yep.
And the pause, guys, game started.
Yes.
Yeah, and the pause.
সবসময় pause হয়, we know.
Bangla tradition.
Top DC.
Let the tradition be a tradition.
আমাদের পজ তোমাদের পজ আবার
So yeah. A pause once again. Top DC. Yeah, we know. Everyone knows here, cause he wasn't loading. So Nephilim,
বলেন
Garen versus Wukong. I know you play a lot of Bandor. No, tell us about
Yeah.
Bandor.
Okay, if Wukong can snowball Garen, it's gonna be GG right there.
I'm talking
And
about early game, man.
Kirito's
Early
a
game,
good
early
Wukong
game.
player, he mains Wukong, so
Acha, wait. Since the game is paused, I'm going to ask my friend, the best Wukong player in BD, Meramex, what is his thoughts on the matchup? If I can find him online, that is.
Yeah.
oh Meramax. I wrecked his Wukong though.
Sure you did.
Oh,
Sure
dude,
you did.
dude,
Sure
listen,
you did.
Listen,
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
I made him lose his platform.
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
Okay, but I really did.
Sure you did.
Sure you did.
People are so mean.
We aren't mean. We're being
Acha,
realistic.
so according to Meramex, Garen depends on how you are playing. Garen early মারতে পারলে উকা snowball, Garen সোমা শুরু করলে no hope. So wise words from the pros. That is Meramex.
টপ লেন মানে কি দুইটা যেটা করতে পারো
Acha, but who can win lane easily without jungle pressure? Let's see what he has to say. So ask the pro Meramex, who can win lane easily without jungle pressure? I'm waiting for his answer. The game is still paused, so no worries.
Meramax.
A summoner has disconnected.
Oh, what?
Oh, who
Death Note
did
DC
disconnect?
and DC, nice.
PC
More
crash-
DCs everywhere.
PC crash করেছে.
A
More
summoner has
DCs.
disconnected.
আরেকটা DC, জিবেশ DC, wow.
Acha. Well, according to Meramax, Wukong will win the lane without any jungle pressure. So I'm going to listen to him because, well, there's no one better at Wukong than
You
him.
will always say that Wukong is gonna win, no matter what.
Nah, man.
But if the Garen can time his silence as well, I really don't know what will happen against. It's a Garen.
Again.
Never know what a Garen does. So Nephilim.
What?
When are you going to learn Garen?
Dude, I play Garen.
You don't play Garen.
Dude, I play Garen.
No, you don't.
I play.
No, you don't.
Acha, so basically, Wukong has put a lot of early game pressure to win against the Garen. I mean, that's what Meramax.
And
What is going on, guys? Why is everyone getting
Like
this?
Wukong has to like put a lot of pressure, but this time he won't have the mana pots to back him up, and Wukong needs a lot of mana.
He'll probably play with Corrupting Potion. That works.
No, I think
No,
the
it's
best way
not
to
like
do would be
before.
the longsword, 2 health pot, and a mana pot.
There's no mana
pot.
pot.
There is no mana pot in this patch.
Oh
You
wait,
can
what am
read
I
the
saying?
patch notes.
What am I saying?
So
I
it's
would
gonna
say
be-
he would go for a Corrupting Potion.
That
Corrupting Potion would
if
work well
if
for him.
if no mana, then I would go. Then the Doran's blade would be the best option because Doran's gives you a huge
Yeah.
amount of sustain. You don't even need anything to this crazy sustain.
But then you can snowball Garen. I mean, like without jungle help,
Or maybe you just want to farm with Cull.
and you have to keep Garen under pressure because of his passive.
It's passive.
His
Well,
game
there
is
you have
very
it.
passive and
Well,
he cannot fuck you over.
according to Meramax, Wukong will win early. So there you go, folks. Our first section of Ask the Pros. Meramax.
How's the pros, Anyways, guys, so let us know which team you're favoring in this semi-finals and which team do you think will take this game. Just type in the stream and we might mention it. And there's a lot of DCs and RCs. I'm getting worried here for the purple team. Do you think this is Black Magic's Vulcan?
Hey, don't
Or
be
should I
racist,
say
lah.
Mikhail?
Yes, don't be racist, lah.
It's high.
Don't be racist. Why does black magic have to be bad and white magic is good? What is this racism?
Or is it Magic's?
What is this racism?
Or is it Magic's?
Manchi.
No, magic is good, but why you call it black magics? What did
Mikhail-
black
Because
people do to
Vane
you?
says I smell Black Magic's.
Vane smells a lot of things. Vane says I smell chicken. Lucille is cooking chicken. Oh wait, I'm racist now. God damn.
What does black people have to do with chicken, huh? Don't you love chicken?
Why
No.
are you being racist on Lucian?
According to Meramax,
That's not fair,
no.
man. That's not
According
fair,
to Meramax, ask the pros, Meramax, eating chicken makes you go black. It is true. He said that to me once. তুই বেশি মুরগি খাবি তুই কালা হয়ে যাবি। He actually said that.
তুমি এত কালা, ঠিক আছে?
Yeah, I used to be white when I was a kid, man. Then my mom started feeding me chicken. Like, here you go, baba. Murgi khao, kala hoye jao. Because that's what every mom wants, so that his kid will get black. আমার মেয়ে ফর্সা হবে, আমার পোলাদ কালো হবে।
ছেলে মেয়ে সাদা কালো হবে।
Oh, guys, there's a lot of off topic. Let's get back to the game.
Game কি game যাবে? Game pause.
Game pause, man.
What are we supposed to talk about? Everybody.
We're
But there's
supposed
a
to
black
talk
guy
about
reconnect to
which
say.
is better, rapid fire cannon or static shift.
আমার মাথা।
I didn't play with the rapid fire yet. Is it good? What does it do?
Dude,
It
the
is the
new,
same as static shift.
I like the new static shift animation and the new static shift because it gives 30% critical strike.
But rapid fire cannon also gives 30% critical strike.
Oh, really?
Yes, it
Fuck.
does.
I didn't read the patch notes. Okay.
What?
But
People
still,
don't know.
static-
Okay. Let's do this. Which of the last wishes do you prefer?
for
The one that
for-
scales with the
No,
AD.
wait, let me tell.
তুমি বলো।
For if the opponent is tanky, then you pick the one with the giant slayer, and if the opponent like has got a lot of heal, then you pick the one with the executioner's collar.
Okay, Vulcan is laughing. Continue.
বলো কি? Definitely.
Nephilim,
Okay.
continue.
আমি শেষ, আমার বলছি আর কি বলতে চাও, দুইটা লাস্ট উইস্পার, দুইটাই আইটেম।
Okay. Vulcan.
I don't know. I haven't played the new items yet.
What have you played?
Ask me about support, man. I
Yeah.
play support.
Okay. Which eye do you prefer?
What?
The relic shield upgrades. You
Okay,
didn't see
so-
that?
আচ্ছা আচ্ছা ওয়েট,
I would still say that I prefer the relic shield because I'm the type of. I personally prefer to be the big meaty shield that stands between my carry and their team. You
Yeah.
know. So I prefer the shield.
So you prefer the meaty shield.
Yes, because in solo queue, AD carry is almost always stupid and it gets caught. So I need to save a lot of people.
Yeah. Stupid.
I have a
I'm a-
message for
Agreed.
Naflin.
Alright, so
Right.
hopefully the
guys
stream will be
আজকে
back
ম্যাচ
soon.
হবে না, ছায়া।
Yeah, it's back soon, but I have a message for Naflin. It's something
Huh?
like he looks like Lucian. I didn't comment this. Is that true?
What, I look like what?
Sethuk is
Lucian.
saying a lot of things. We'd rather not mention it because Sethuk is being racist right now.
Fucking racist.
Come on, Lucian is a cool
Man,
guy, right?
language, Nephilim,
Oh,
language.
I'm good.
I didn't mean Lucian is a bad guy. Lucian is cool, right?
Dude, Lucian is a good guy.
He
Lucian-
calls him the James
All the
Bond style.
ghost type of champions, they're bad. Mordekaiser are trash.
Hey, Mordecai
Mordekaiser is bad.
is the master of metal, man. You don't mess with him.
You don't mess with him. He's the master
Thresh
of
is
metal.
bad, but
He
Thresh is bad.
created
Yeah,
metal
Thresh is
music.
bad. Thresh is
I
bad.
mean, look at
Thresh-
that guy. He stole his wife.
No, dude,
He
Thresh
didn't
is.
steal his wife. He stole the soul of his wife.
ভাই তুমি জানো Thresh কি করছে? Man, Thresh
Dude,
was a
আমরা লোর পড়ছি,
good. কি করছে বলো?
বউ চুরি করে নিবে।
That's it. যে সবাই জানে।
Come on, Nephilim, language.
বউ চুরি করে নিয়েছে। What is this?
Language. Vulcan, tell us the story about Thresh.
Now he used to be the warden of a jail that he used to torture his prisoner before
Oh,
the
yes.
prisoner revolted and killed him, and then his soul became, imprisoned in.
Then he became the Grim Reaper.
Yeah, then he became the Thresh. Oh. So he has a pretty creepy backstory. You can actually make a pretty decent horror movie with Thresh in it. Maybe that's what we should do. Animation horror movie.
Yeah, starring Nephilim and Lucian.
No, Nephilim,
Wow, wow.
Nephilim will be the guy who dies first. Because his skin tone. You know how the people of a certain skin tone dies first in the horror movies.
That's racism, man.
So,
That's
so I didn't say anything. I just implied.
Horror movies just
I just implied. I just implied, okay? Oh man. I just implied that the people of certain skin tone dies first in horror movies. I'm just stating the facts. If you think that's racist, ask the horror movie people why they make it like that.
The dumb people die first.
Vulcan, what do you think about the new Leona?
You know that changed?
New Leona with masteries. New
Oh,
masteries. Leona with new masteries.
the new tank mastery is pretty broken at the moment. I mean, the tank mastery makes you unkillable. The AP
What?
mastery gives you so much damage. AD master gives you so much sustain. I honestly don't know when Ritu will balance this shenanigans.
Oh, in the name of balance.
I don't think there'll be any more balances because
No,
look
this
at
is-
the new Grace, man. The new Grace is broken.
Well, I lost the last
The
game I
old
played with
Yasuo
Grace.
is actually is kind of back. The old Yasuo, I mean the old Yasuo with the static shiv and infinity edge, and you get the 100% critical strike. That shit is fun. এটাই এখন like rules লাগে না।
Yeah,
So it's
you
like broken everywhere.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Rico wants more broken games.
rules chara, you don't need 3 items to make 100%
Like the
crit.
tank meta is gone. That's it.
Tank
Yeah,
meta.
tank
Tank
meta
meta is gone.
is always
And
obviously
I
gone.
think in the mid lane, assassin meta will return because ADCs are getting so
If
strong. They need
Yasuo's like-
assassins to kill ADCs.
If champions like Yasuo, like if Yasuo ultis someone and he's got like 50% criticals, I mean armor penetration, then he's gonna get more armor penetration after the ulti, and if he ultis the tank, it's gonna be true damage. So it's broken.
User was moved out of your channel.
Yeah, even in 1v1 situations, he gets the extra heal from his crits.
And you get the
15%
heal
heal.
from the crits, and that's very
So
OP.
that is like,
The
for me, that is
crits,
a lot
heals, life
OP.
steal,
It makes you
everything.
hit blind.
And there's this item which like gives you like heal for dealing physical damage. It doesn't have to be auto attack.
Yeah. Okay.
It gives you heal because of dealing physical damage. Like if you queue with Riven, you're gonna
A
heal.
summoner has
And
reconnected.
if you shield W, if it deals physical damage, it's gonna heal you.
Yeah, it is the time when tanks are gonna be bursted by like the damage carries.
Yeah. Just look at the armor pen. Like the new last crystals have like 40% armor pen, and from the masteries you get 7% armor pen. That's like 47 there, and we could get the black cleaver with those. Just
A
imagine the armor
summoner has
pen
disconnected.
and plus 30 from black cleaver. That's like a lot of armor pen.
Yeah, a lot of armor shredding abilities now. I would say
No matter how much
opportunities.
armor you get, if you even get 30 to 400 armor, it's not gonna do much.
Yeah, so bye bye to Malphites.
Yeah.
Bye bye to tanky like full armor Malphites because
Hmm.
they are gonna get shredded.
And the last whisper, the fun thing is the last whisper is only like 1300 and gold. I don't
Yeah,
remember.
it's cheaper now with
It's
more.
cheap and it gives you so much.
So the Maokai and the Malphites are gonna disappear. There are gonna be tanks, but tanks are not gonna be unkillable. Even Nasus are gonna be killed easily, I would say. Okay, yeah, he does have that lifesteal, but I would
Wait, I'm
say,
gonna check the screen.
yeah, sure. He does have that lifesteal, but about his defensive stats, it's not as OP as before because of this new change. The changes, I mean. So, yeah, no, I don't
Dude,
expect
are they gonna
Maokai's.
resume the game or what?
Nah, we don't expect Malphites, we don't expect Maokais, all those top laners, boring top laners, I mean. So I expect newer ones like that damage carry top laners. I expect these kind of top laners now. Some AP top laners like Lulu, which has been famous in the early patches in the early seasons, but
Okay, only 14 minutes left on the post timer there.
yeah,
Only 14 minutes left on the post timer.
I don't know why are the players delaying so much. Like internet issues shouldn't be like I don't expect it to happen every day.
Dude, Death Note's got a good connection. Who's DC anyways?
Death Note is DC. No, he
Okay.
reconnected. He reconnected. Lux reconnected.
It's good. They should use a sub, right? They have sub, right?
Yeah,
They got sub or not?
yeah, they have a sub, but they are already in the game, right?
I'll do that.
User left your channel.
So it's quiet here. We have
User joined your channel.
we have Neptune back. Lagun bhai asen?
There কি কথা বলতেছে সিলেক্ট
Lagun bhai ase?
I cannot do that.
Sabik bhai is Sabik bhai niche gese. Yeah, he's there. Base 10.
Man, 12 minutes আর বেশি টাইম নেই তো লাইক গেম অটোমেটিক স্টার্ট হয়ে যাবে আর পজ করে দেবে না
Yeah, I would say মানে এটা খুব বাজে অবস্থা।
Leave. Oh.
We started talking once.
User joined your channel.
Okay, guys, update about this game. They are having net issues, so they'll probably FF this game. This is best of 3, so they'll be FFing this game, and
Turtles the who's gonna get a win.
the FF is gonna be given by Fate's team, so Turtle Deluxe team will win one game. And then after this game, after half an hour, they'll let us know if how the net condition is, and then we'll see what we can do.
Okay, so
So they have sub or not? Do they have a sub?
They have 3 people who have net issues.
3 people.
not enough
Wow.
subs.
Bangladesh. That's why I always use Mazda.
Always use
Yes,
Mazda because
always.
Mazda is our sponsor.
Use my.
GG.
শোনা যায়
Yeah.
Sorry.
So yeah. So
Acha,
so
I'll
we'll be
be here.
taking on the stream now. There's no point of being in the stream anymore. So we're taking on the stream. We'll be back later. I'll be posting in Facebook if the game is even held. Game 2 is held. But for this one, game 1 goes to GG feeders. Thank you guys. We'll be
PG feeders.
yeah.
এই নে
So yeah.
নে
Put it up.
নে
Hasi bolo.
This is
Yeah.
us signing off for some time. We'll let you guys
কি
know.
অবস্থা
Thank you.
Eto Hasi. Welcome back to the stream, guys. This is Nephilim. Okay, we're back. Blair, you're up.
Yeah. Okay, guys, welcome back. So we're gonna be starting the game now.
Same picks and
Uh,
bans, right?
Same picks and bans, but there is a slight bit of change. Purple team's top laner could not make it, so they did change the top laner. Both teams have agreed for the
But-
top lane.
Top
The
lane
top-
pick's gonna change, or it's gonna be the Wukong?
It's gonna change.
Oh fuck. Okay.
That's just it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see what he picks.
Let's see what he picks. But
He
yeah,
already knows that he's gonna pick Garen.
I said both the top laners
Oh,
to change their
then it's fair.
Nah, both the top laners that they can change their picks. But if Deadly Boy wants to go for his Garen, I can't stop that now, can I?
I prefer using Darius.
Yeah, Darius.
Darius is a better team fighter than Garen. Like, he can zone out the AD carry. What can Garen do? I mean, Garen does. The only thing he's got is his silence.
And his spinning the wheel. And his
That
tankiness.
deals damage, but it's not CC. I mean, CC's gotta, like, stun you or do whatever.
So yeah, they have a changed top laner, so they are gonna go for
By the way,
Swain. Swain top.
Swain top.
Yeah,
What?
you wanna say
No.
anything? Yeah,
You were moved.
Fuck, okay. Pro streamer. Okay.
না আমার নেট চলে গেছে
Mm-hmm.
সবার এত হাজার ল্যাগ হয় আমার ল্যাগ হাজারেও একবার হলে
That's
দেখি
why, guys, always use Mazeda.
I use something
It's good for gaming, it's good for streaming, it's good for doing YouTube. It's good.
good for everything.
Yes.
Okay, so
yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah,
Okay,
we all are
so Garen with the Swain. So all my Ask the Pros is Panite Galo. So the new pick, Swain.
I can say something about Swain.
Yeah.
Swain is kind of like, I keep him as my pocket pick in ranked games for mid lane. But yeah, he's very versatile for both the lanes. And yeah, pre-level 6, he has to just farm, nothing else. Under the turret, just farm. He can farm well if he can time his spells and his basic attacks. So yeah, he can farm pretty well.
Swain can also harass Garen in lane a lot.
Yeah, Swain
Yeah.
can harass, but Swain has mana issues
No.
early game, so he has to watch that out. But yeah,
This is a game where
And
you
also
kind
you
of
don't have
expected a
mana
Darius
for
pick, isn't it?
Yeah,
I
I
like.
expected
I
a Darius
was
pick.
like,
Where
why
is that
Garen
Darius
again?
pick?
Why Garen?
Darius is
Just
perfect. Would be
change.
perfect against Swain. But I don't know. Let's see how this game goes.
I guess it's his comfort pick. Doesn't want to play anything else.
But Vulcan,
But come on.
compared to their last lineup, do you think this one is a better one for the purple team or not?
Actually, it's
I asked
not
Vulcan.
better. It's
I
not.
asked Vulcan. I asked
Okay.
Vulcan. Please, nephew.
You have to ask Mikhail.
Yeah,
Yeah, ask me what.
Mikhail.
Mikhail.
It's
Yeah.
Cal. It's
Mikhail,
Mikhail.
say it.
Mikhail.
Cal.
Yeah, is it better than
What?
the one they had before?
The team comp.
Yeah.
What did you have before again?
Can I?
It was a
It,
Wukong.
it was a Wukong.
This is basically more AP damage focused, this team comp, and one good thing about this would be that, since they have a Swain and a Lux mid lane and a Swain top lane, the solo laner will
User
will
left your
probably
channel.
make magic with this first.
He just left.
Magic with this first. So if Vayne gets fed, she will be doing a lot of damage because you can't really make armor against a Vayne, like a Swain, that's not. The Garen would be making probably, let's say, a Spirit Visage or a Hex Drinker first. So this would be an itemization trap for the team if they can work it properly.
Garen should go like Warmogs and Spirit Visage. Like after a team fight, he can heal up really quickly and get back in the team fight, and they're like only AP.
No. Well,
User joined your
Guys,
channel.
one more thing. I'm sorry to interrupt. This game is gonna be, the chancellor is gonna be remade again.
why?
Cause Lux took TP instead of heal.
Though.
So,
Yeah, that is a problem for Turtle Ducks team.
Wait, why?
Cause it's
Wait, so
global
what's the problem
presence.
again?
Oh, remade. Wait, what?
ভাই তাড়াতাড়ি এবার
Oh,
রিমেক
so-
করো আমার
Why is it
Wait.
This doesn't need to be remade though.
They want it to be remade. They're not agreeing to it.
What
Ada.
do you mean?
লাক্স টিপি নিছে হ্যাঁ
এটা আবার কি?
Yeah, wasn't
it-
this
it-
like the same thing as before?
No, he took heal first আগে.
ডুড ইটস হিজ মিস কাম অন ম্যান আর কয়বার মানুষজন তো চলে যেতেছে কেউ তো স্ট্রিম দেখবেন না
Really, this is just unfortunate.
come on it's like in worlds if you like use heal instead of or whatever if you fuck that up they're not gonna let you remake
But the truth is, it was supposed to be same picks and bans except for the top lane. So, really not the best of things. And guys, please get out of spec. I need to invite you.
Oh wait, was Wukong in like the purple team or the blue team?
Wasn't the purple team. The
Oh.
top laners were supposed to change, but yeah. Now, that the system had, the thing has changed. So, wow.
Wait, where are the spectators?
So,
Okay, man,
are you gonna like
who the
remake
hell
this?
makes this stuff Juju
Slayer
is
তুমি
game.
বানাও।
Yeah, this is just sad.
I'm sure I'm sleepy
Oh well.
Then go to sleep, Nephilim. You're a kid.
Soda. No.
Hey, what is this? Where are the spectators? Can invite this?
Just sad. The one who made the custom did not put spec. Just sad. So indeed, guys, it's gonna be a remake,
User in your channel timed out.
a very fast one. Yeah, Nephilim got DC.
And who's our streamer now?
User entered your channel.
Nah, our streamer is Maslin, so that doesn't matter.
Oh, he's back. Alright, welcome back, Neff. Oh,
What's
so wait, hey, whoever is streaming, scene bodlao, streamer কালো হয়ে আছে।
স্ট্রিম অনেক কালো আমরা অনেক ভালো
স্কিন অনেক কালো, আমরা অনেক ভালো, তাই নাকি Neff?
আমরা যে স্ট্রিম কালো আমরা অনেক ভালো
Oh, I heard skin.
So
Forget
is
it.
someone watching some sort of video?
Balkan is watching gay porn look at it
Language, please, Nephilim.
oh we are streaming okay.
Neff.
But this voice was supposed to be off in
No,
the
it's
lobby.
not supposed to be off now.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Oh goodness.
Seth is not here.
And who's that? Hey, Jadek, so even Seth saying that to ban Neff.
Come on, Nephilim. We are gonna ban you if you do this stuff.
Hey,
We are on stream, so please do not do this type of stuff, please.
Okay.
So, guys, the game has been.
That's gonna be the
remade.
same picks
It's
and
gonna
bans.
be same picks and bans. They're gonna go over it fast. It's all due to Lux not taking heal
Heal.
instead of TP. Yeah, now it sounds really far fetched. But yeah, it is gonna go on. And Vulcan is laughing to himself. I don't know why. So I'm gonna put him out of the equation right now. So, yeah, Shiro, what do you think about the team com? You do know about the team com, so yeah. What do you
Oh
think about
yeah,
the team
well,
com?
like the first team comp that I saw, like when there was like the Wukong,
No,
at
I'm
that
talking
point,
about the Swain one. The Wukong one is past.
oh okay, Swain one, let me. I really don't know what the picks and bans were, so let me just see the picks again. Oh, okay.
Now say, please. Shiro, say something. It shouldn't take you this long.
What?
Okay, Nephilim, you go.
Okay, I'm on.
Oh
Okay,
shit! I was
okay.
looking
What
at
am I? What am I
on a
supposed to
YouTuber
talk
stream
about?
deck with them instead of watching the real client.
One at a time, one at a time.
Okay,
Nephilim,
what
go.
what am I
Alright,
supposed
let's
to
go.
talk
Let's
about?
go.
Do you think this comp is better than the one where they had Wukong?
No, the
Why?
Wukong comp was actually better because Wukong could, just go invisible, turn on his Ghost Blade, and just go in and get the carry, like get Lucian.
Or
But
maybe that alt CC.
yeah, the LCC. But Swain cannot do that. This team is like one's gonna stun and then they're gonna put on the chain stun and GG.
Um,
This team is more like that.
Shiro, what do you think?
Hmm. Well, this team comp is like, even though like they don't have a Wukong and have a Swain, it's still pretty risky for their backline for Lucian and Victor, because like once Garen and Jackson Leona goes in, their backline is like all alone, so they can like actually just like Gragas can just pop out and separate their whole team and just kill them off one by one, and
Yeah.
they'll be like, and they can do
So,
nothing about
do
it.
you think Swain's damage is a better addition compared to Wukong's damage?
Yes.
Okay. Vulcan, are you here?
Uh, I guess not.
Vulcan, are you here? He's not.
Okay, I got another thing. Which Last Whisper should like Lucian take against this comp?
I would say the Giant
Dominix,
Slayer.
of
The Giant
course.
Slayer one.
I would say the
The one that
one.
gives you like 50% or 45%. What's that called? Armor pen.
Yeah.
Both
They
of them.
all of them give
Yeah,
40% armor pen, so
I
that's
think.
not the issue. But I think it should be the one that deals more damage with the health percentage, cause they have a Swain who will be tankier than most mages are, cause he'll be going for a lot of ages.
No,
He'll be going for a
Swain will
crystal
be.
scepter. Nephilim, let me finish, please. You will have your turn. Um,
Okay.
Rod of Ages, Rylas Crystal Scepter. These are like the norms of uh, a Swain. After you get a Rod of Ages and then you get a Zonia and then you get a Rylas Crystal Scepter. So that's like a norm for Swain. So it'll be a bit tankier. You have Gragas, who will be tanky. You have a Braum, who will be tanky. So I think that will be a better for Lucian because they will all just jump into them. So yeah, that's what I feel.
I think the Last Whisper, which reduces the heal, should go well with Lucian, cause Swen's gonna be tanky cause of his heal, and Gragas has his heal, and Vayne is gonna get her heal. So there are whole lot of heals. So I prefer that Last Whisper with
I
the
would say just one
executioner.
thing. You do Last Whisper is a mid game to late game item. If the Swain farms, he will get a Zonia by that time. So during that time, that Last Whisper will be next to nothing.
The thing is, they're not gonna go full tank. Like they're gonna go AP and HP and tanky. Yes. So I prefer taking that Last Whisper. because you're not gonna have to like armor pen that much. So
And Shiro,
so-
what do you think?
Uh, if you're like you're talking about the thing that deals like bonus damage
The giant
depending
sword.
on the opponent's health, right? But
Yeah.
they see like a lot of heal. So if I was at Lucian, I would have gone for like a Blade of the Ruined King, and which does like deal percentage of the enemy's damage,
Yeah.
and get like the one that deals grievous wounds that reduces their heal, and that would be a safer bet.
Yeah, that's your saver bet, but I don't see a Lucian getting Blade of the Ruined King. I would rather think Lucian would get an Essence Reaver. Because the Essence
Mhm.
Reaver right now is really strong. You know, the new Essence Reaver is quite strong. So Essence Reaver, I don't think there's gonna be any Blade of the Ruined King. So I possibly think that he'll be making that.
And
giant-
Fox comes up again.
Yeah. And
Again.
oh man, why are the pauses coming in so bad?
Guys, I have a question. Did Lucian get any buff in the new patch?
Nope.
Lucian got no buff
Oh,
so far. So I'm just gonna check if Vulcan is still here. Vulcan, are you here?
Yep.
yo.
So yeah,
Ah,
Vulcan's
the
joining
items
us.
are kind
Nephilim,
of
you can just go
buffed.
sideline, please. Three of us are here, so 4 of us will be a bit of a mess. Thank you.
Only talk when we
are
ask
so
you
mean.
something.
Yeah,
Only-
only talk when we ask you something, so do not interrupt, please. So Vulcan, what do you think about since you weren't here? So what do you think about the addition of Swain instead of Wukong?
Well, Swain would be an unnecessary pain in the team fights more than, but he's pretty much the AP version of, Wukong, because AOE damage, snaring people, hard to kill type of thing. So he would be another annoying presence in the team fight, but I think Swain would be a better pick against a Garen because he would have the range advantage and the sustain to survive the laning phase.
Yeah. But Deadly Boy did have the choice of, changing his pick, but
Mhm.
he chose not to change it. So
Let's
must
see
be
if
a
it,
very good
let's see if it
reason.
works out for him because I would have much preferred the Darius or even the Fiora pick because Swain is really weak early game and that's where you need to punish him.
Yeah. So, Vulcan, we were talking about the Last Whisper. Which
Mhm.
Last Whisper should Lucian be getting for this game?
The one that cuts off your maximum health. I don't know which one that is.
Yeah, I also said the thing, but Nephilim was saying, he should get the other one because there are a lot of heals there. I rather disagree because
Lot
Swain
of
will
what there?
have Zonya by then. So with the Zonya, it'll be just worthless.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what the Swain should be getting, an early Rod of Ages with an immediate Zonius, or maybe even a Zonius Rush. But
Yeah.
the Zonius Rush would mean that, he will have mana problems, so let's see
Yeah,
which route he
I
goes.
think it'll be a Rod of Ages, then Zonya, and then possibly a Rylus Cruciceptor because the Zonya and the Rylus Cruciceptor works well, really well.
It would be a really annoying presence in the team fight.
Yeah, not just annoying, you deal a lot of damage with that. You're just slowed and he's in the Zonya with his ult and you're just slow. And you just can't move and he's healing on and on. It's like, it's a real pain in the team fights. Shiro, don't you agree? Shiro?
I think he fell asleep.
No, I don't think he's asleep.
You know?
Oh shit! I was pressing the wrong button all along. Okay. So with that Swain, Gragas, and Braum, they'll be trying to pick them off one by one, mostly in early and mid game, with that Braum passive, and on top of that, in late game, when Swain gets his Rylai's, it's just gonna be super mess.
Okay, so, Vulcan, do you think this changes anything for the paths Gragas should take now because the addition of Swain? Do you think Gragas will gank top a bit more? Vulcan? Why are people going everywhere? Shiro, you say.
Yo, Neff.
No, Shiro, you say.
I'm here. Okay.
Yeah, say
Shiro,
what?
you say.
Alright.
Let's continue with Shiro. Shiro, you say.
Oh, okay.
Do you think
Well,
Gragas will gank bot a bit more, top a bit more since Swain is now there, and Swain has to play very passive?
Actually, Swain can just stay there. I'd rather actually focus bot more because they have like a better kill potential with the Brawn passive if they can actually stack it. And top of that um like a Vayne who can actually stack it very fast, it's gonna be like I'd go for the bot lane if I was like Vegas.
Yeah. Nephilim, you say since Vulcan's not here.
Okay, what's the question again?
With the addition of Swain, will Gragas gang top a bit more than Wukong being there?
Yes,
Why?
because Swen needs to play passive early game.
So you're saying if Swain plays passive early game, Gragas should get in for what?
Until level 6.
Until level 6. Why?
Okay, I never played Swen, okay.
So yeah. So you should just. Then if you don't know, then please pass the question. Thank you. So, So there's more DC problems. I don't know what's going on.
Dude, I'm gonna go see.
Alright, let me read the chat.
Oh, never mind. They're gonna.
Their jungler's DC. Well,
You see, everybody is DC. Only the streamer is not.
Yeah, we are all
he's
here,
back.
man.
Use Mazda.
Yeah, use Mazda, guys.
Yeah,
Use
why is
Mazda.
this game still paused?
Yeah. Well, Vulcan's back.
because they don't use Mazda.
Yeah, Vulcan. We were talking about one thing. Should Gragas gang top a bit more since there's Swain instead of Wukong right now?
Well, I honestly can't tell how much kill pressure the lane is going to have. I mean, if Garrett is having trouble, if Swain is having trouble farming, then I guess Gragas should come once in a while to make sure that Swain gets his farming level. But since it was like the last game, it was Wukong, and with a Wukong and a Garen, there was a snowball potential. Like if Wukong gets ahead, he will shit on Garen. If Garen gets ahead, he'll shit on Wukong. But now it's a bit of a stalemate, this matchup, Swain and Garen. So I honestly can't tell whether the jungler will appear or not.
Okay. Shiro, what do you expect from the mid lane? This matchup. Victor versus Lux. Shiro?
Well, I don't actually know a lot about this mid lane thingy, so I might pass because I don't really want to give out a lot of misinformation. So I'll pass on that.
Vulcan, do you have any views about the mid lane?
So basically, the mid lane is Victor. Victor will be doing a lot of. In the early game, they're both pretty much, the same type of role, just wave clear, and try to get a kill. I'm not sure how successful either one will be, unless the jungler helps, of course, because Lux has the snare and the slow. Victor has a stun. So,
But it's a delayed stun.
yeah, it is a delay stun. Lux doesn't have a huge amount of damage until she gets the Mortal Nomicon, but the same can be said about Victor too. I mean, this is basically both these picks are not meant for the laning phase. But the way this game is going, I think it's both the solo lane. Actually, all the 3 lanes are pretty much late game. So I really hope that they can play the
Yeah, I'll be
early
right
game
back.
as well as perfectly as possible, as not to fall behind. Because if they
User in
if
your
they fall
channel
behind in
timed
the early
out.
game, it would be an uphill climb to just get back into the game.
Yeah, so an uphill game.
User entered your channel.
So, thinking about yeah, Vulcan, you do play a lot of bot lane. You said that Lucian and Leona will be pushing back the bot lane. The bot lane off.
Lucian and Leona has the kill pressure early game, and that actually Lucian would be a very good early game. Will have the stronger early game because Lucian will be making, if he makes the item Essence Reaver, the new Essence Reaver will be extremely good on him, and he will have the early pressure, especially with the Leona support. So let's see how Mola and Juju plays this.
Yeah.
It would be a very difficult lane to win.
Yeah. last time around, when Faith, aka Mullah, took Vayne, he made a static shift and an infinity edge.
Yes.
So how does that work on a Vayne?
Well, he static shift first. Well, he made static shift first.
Yes.
Okay. Well, it is a Vayne, so getting the attack speed is never the bad idea. And well, the Infinity Edge it's actually pretty good, decent build.
Yeah, he went for a critical build.
Yeah.
Shiro, do you think the static shift and Infinity is a good pickup as well? Shiro,
A summoner has disconnected.
he's AFK, I guess. So more DCs. I really have no words to say anymore. No.
Use Mazda.
Use Mazda, guys.
Use Mazda, guys. Use Mazda.
Mazda.
Ah. This game is going awfully long once again. Yeah, people are saying wake me up when this match starts.
Okay.
But yeah, the match is being paused.
User disconnected from your channel.
People are getting DC over and over again.
User left your channel. User left your channel.
So guys, it's me and Balkan Bhaiya here, and this is quite a long pause. I must say this is bad. Come on, they agreed on playing the first match again, and they were sure there wouldn't be any DC issues. But once they're in the game, they're all disconnected, which is bad. I don't really think all Bangladeshi internet is that bad.
A
I don't know.
summoner has reconnected.
Okay, so Karen reconnected. It is a good sign, but let's see what really happens here.
Achha, let me know when the game starts. I'm gonna not bother.
Oh, yes, of course. We will be starting to talk a lot when this thing starts. So. Since there is not much to talk about, I would like to focus on the champions we selected.
User joined your
So
channel.
guys, we have an update. He came
User
back.
joined your channel.
Yes, the Garen
He's
came
back.
back. Yes, the Garen is back.
Now wait 3 minutes.
Garen is back.
So yeah, not Garen. I got an update, a live update that Zinzao is back.
Who?
Jinzao? Who's
Zinza,
Jinzao?
what?
No, not Zinzao. My bad. Their jungler, Jax.
The
I
jungler
know
is
him
Jax.
as Zinzao because he plays a lot of Zinzao.
He's not.
Yeah.
Me too, Ahmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guys, I was trying to focus on the champions they picked. It's not about 1v1 matchups, it's about the abilities they're gonna be using for team fights or catching out opponents. Let's start from the blue side. Let's start from Garen. What do you think he has to offer for the team?
Run into in Vayne's face and Demacia.
Demacia.
Okay, don't you think Vayne is gonna kite him back?
Exactly. Vayne is. It would be very easy for Vayne to kite the Garen.
Um,
That's where you need the Jax to stun him.
Vulcan,
Hmm.
what do you think about full Demacia team?
Full Demacia team. You mean Garen?
Full Demacia team.
Oh, a
Like
full
Garen, Garen top, Jarvan jungle.
Jarvan, Garen, Lux, Quinn, and who is going to play the support?
There's
Galio
no
support.
Demacian support.
Galio support.
Galio mid is better. Lux support.
Galio mid and Lux support, yeah. So in that case, Lux is going to snare 2 people, Galio is going to taunt 5 people, Jarvan is going to ulti in the middle, and Garen will clean up. Yeah, works pretty well.
Or maybe, it's like this. Jarvan ults, Galio is in that place. The ult starts, everyone's there, Lux gets ready, Garen's there, then there's the ADC Quinn. The new Quinn is nice, by the way. The new Quinn works really well.
Well, the all-in is going to be really well. I don't know about the laning phase though. Queen isn't the strongest laning phase AD carry though, so I don't know how. I don't know. Maybe she is. I mean, I haven't played the.
Oh, what about a full Demacian team versus a full Noxus team?
Oh, so that would
Quinn
be.
versus Draven.
Yeah, then Draven is going to just have bird snacks.
Garen versus Darius.
Darius will win. Mid lane would be Katrina. Jungler would be, I guess, Sion. Or let's see if there's anyone better. Sion. Arkease.
Think, guys. Think of a jungler. Of a Noxian jungler.
Sion. Actually, I don't think there's anyone better than Sion. Sion, Darius, Katrina, Draven. Who is going to be the support?
Very good question.
Swain support. No,
Swain support. The tactician is the support.
yes. Hey,
Noxian tactician is the
the support is always the tactician. The support always has to be the smartest player on the team. That's why I always lose my tournament games.
Do you think Lux is the smartest person in Demacia?
Hell, man, she could be. She could be. She knows about double rainbows. I didn't know about double rainbows. Did you?
There's double rainbows?
Yeah, I didn't know about double rainbows. League of Legends taught me what double rainbow is. So Lux is pretty smart. So we have the full Noxian team and the full Demacian team. Okay, Arkease.
What about a full Ionian team? Talk about Varus ADC. Sona support.
Ionian team what's it?
Top Irelia.
No.
Top Irelia.
Irelia top.
Varus and Sona bot lane. Think about it.
Varus Sona bot lane. Yeah, that works.
And then talk about the mid lane.
Actually, no. Do this.
Varus mid.
No. Shen top, Irelia mid.
Irelia mid? Are you kidding me, man?
Yeah, finally we're going to start the game.
Yeah.
Take it, play, mate.
Check the stream if anyone's actually watching or they all gone to sleep.
Yeah, they are watching.
Yeah, people are watching.
Oh
The
my
game has
goodness.
unpaused. Oh man, it paused again.
No, it is. We are.
It's unpausing again.
Oh,
Testing.
it's
Wow.
Finally.
Finally, man. Guys, everyone,
We
let's
are
sync.
having the game finally.
Let's sync. Masun, what's your time?
20.
21, 22. Yeah. Yes,
Okay. We're all fine. So yeah, the game has started.
It doesn't really feel like a invading type of team, so I think they're both going to be standard stops. I don't know. Let's see. Juju is going on an adventure.
Juju wants to fight.
Blue team is trading. The blue team should. Are they going for invade? Just the defensive ward. Okay, maybe they are going for invade.
Oh, that laser, though.
Well, just some early wards, I guess.
And a laser.
Turtle Duck is leading ahead because of the laser.
Master, say something. Vulcan's feeling sleepy.
No, I was trying to
Minions
focus on
have spawned.
whatever the champs have to offer for their team fights.
Actually, the minion spawns pretty early now.
No, we started from Garen, remember?
Yeah.
So
Well,
we start
Garen is
from
going to be the
Garen.
big mid shield that's going to
Yeah,
run into the face of the backline, the Vayne.
yeah.
But
The Vayne
that
is
would
gonna
be his
kite him off,
problem
and
because
the
Vayne can just condemn him away and stuff. Well,
you,
it'll depend on how powerful he is, though.
yeah, you were talking about the Jack
I mean, I
stunning
have
the Vayne.
faith that Swain is going to scale a lot better in the late game than he will.
I mean, you were talking about the
So,
Jack's.
Graga starts with the blue buff and Jack starts with the Gromp. I mean,
User in your channel timed out.
Yeah, this time who timed out? Yeah, you have priority, so yeah, Masoon, go ahead.
So yeah, they're pretty standard starts, no aggression, just a little bit of damage. I wouldn't say exchange. I would say transfer from the blue team to the red team, and which won't really be doing a lot for them. Um, so far, they are farming quite even, but it is still not. It's still too early to judge how the farm gap should be between the teams. But Vayne is playing as safe as possible till now, and Seth is trying to beat the lane. So Garen is being poked by the crows. The crows, right?
No, it's Raven, not Crow.
Okay. That was true. Yeah, it is a raven. Yeah.
Why do you make everything into a crow? It's not a crow.
Oh my, that's a
Shadow
lot of
6-1 is a crow.
yeah.
And that is an exchange in the
Bot lane.
mid lane.
Oh, that's an exchange in the mid lane, and that there is a transfer in the bot lane, with the blue team winning a little bit of everything. Okay, in the top lane, the Swain is giving a lot of damage.
And the gangs.
Wow.
Whoa. I think this is
This
gonna be
is
first
gonna be
blood.
There is
blood.
a flash. This might be first blood.
Oh,
And
almost.
two
But
flashes.
yeah, there's a
and-
gank in the mid lane. Flash wasted, so Luck does get out safely. But 2 flashes wasted for a kill. What do you think, guys?
Well, I would say for now, I would say it's fine because the usual dragon fights they are gonna be targeting is gonna be okay. There's a pause. So as I was saying, the usual dragon fights and team fights they're gonna be focusing is not really gonna be that early now. So flashes are gonna be back in like when
A summoner has disconnected.
they probably need it. So I wouldn't say it's too bad for a first blood, but you definitely have to play safely. You don't have an escape option. Except, yeah, Gragas has that. Gragas can fly through, walls and stuff like that, but
A
the
summoner
Swain
has
doesn't have an
joined
escape. Just have a little bit of disengage from his stun, but root that is. But I wouldn't say that is really effective. So basically, he doesn't have an escape now. So someone with DC, and probably he is gonna reconnect. He has reconnected, but we are not still unpausing. Okay, there is an unpause, and we're in the game. So Sabik bhai, please tell something about what's happening.
What's happening is that Garen wants revenge.
Yeah, Garen is getting that health back.
But yeah, in the mid lane, as you see, Turtle Duck is a bit low on HP compared to the Victor.
The luck.
Yeah, the Lux. The Lux still has his heal. So, but yeah, Lux is having a bit of a mana issue. So is Victor.
No, but-
Both of the champions really need that Morellonomicon. So
Yeah, they do need it, and I have to say something here that is about the heal that Lux was so tense about.
and Garen just wanted to rotate.
Yeah.
A
No,
level
about
4
the,
guy.
about the heal, I really want to say something. Probably he was so concerned of about that Victor bursting her off. It's probably for that she took this heal very seriously, because victory is about that burst and right.
Yeah. So that is a good snare on the Garen. Garen takes a bit of damage on that exchange. And Lux is dealing a lot of damage to the Victor.
Victor did.
Now Victor's damage has not
User in your
increased
channel
yet.
timed out.
So yeah, we have more DCs. So yeah, just the two of us, Maston. So please continue.
Yeah, so about the bot lane, I would say they are going even, like what we don't expect from a Vayne in the early game against Lucian. But yeah, it's actually, I would say it's well played in farming for the Vayne. And Juju did take a little bit of damage, which is gonna be covered up using the Relic Shield. So okay, there is a little bit of support fight. There is an engage as well. Juju takes a lot of damage from that disengage scenario, but both the ADCs are okay. Seth is running a little bit low on mana, but Vayne doesn't really need that mana because she is just auto attack. She doesn't need that. She doesn't always need that Q. She doesn't always need to use abilities, and Q doesn't really cost a lot of mana. So that's an advantage for Vayne.
Yeah, that's why the Essence Reaver comes in play. The new Essence Reaver is really good for champs like for ADCs like
Yeah.
Lucian.
Yeah, so like yesterday we did notice something. Lucian was even in the mid game. Lucian was running out of mana very fast. Did you notice that?
Yeah, Lucian was running in the mid game because he did not make that Essence Reaver.
Yeah, in this patch it's quite useful, I would say. They have made it like that. That we need that Essence.
That is a bit of damage onto Garen, but Garen is not taking that much damage anymore.
He's healing up. It's probably the thing that the buff that the Masteries got for health regening champions or champions that tank a lot. Okay, there is
a possible gank on the bot lane.
No,
but Gragas decides to back off.
Not to overcommit, which is good. Creating a little bit of pressure, but which at least cost them 1 CS.
The Braum and Vayne is freezing the lane, rather. They don't want their lane to be pushed, they want to be able to farm well. But that's a lot of poke on to the Victor. Victor's losing trades at this point. Kid, do you know of any reason why, Marcel?
Victor is losing trades only because Lux is using that E constantly on Victor whenever it comes into action. So the E does do a lot of damage. It's probably max. I don't expect her Lux to max that E, but he does do a lot of damage. Okay, she is maxing her E.
So that's a lot of damage onto.
A lot of damage and a missed ulti.
A missed ulti, it would have missed anyways.
No, the thing I just noticed is E doing more damage than Q for Lux. Okay, that is good. That is something I was talking about in the top lane. There is a little bit of disengage from in Swain's favor using that root, but okay,
there's a counter gank.
Ulti being activated
used
by
to farm. Swain's general technique is to use that ulti for farming. Yeah, a bit of damage, a bit of tussling by the bot lane. Ults exchanged, but no real impact. But
oh my goodness, that was close.
That was close, but yeah, the Jax comes in. a bit of damage dealt to the Lux.
The Gragas can possibly do something here.
He missed the ulti once again.
Oh my goodness, that's a dead.
That's
Exactly.
a dead Victor.
That's a dead victor.
Gragas takes the kill.
So far, Gragas is taking the lead role in the team. What do you think? Should the gold share be more on this Gragas or more on the carry? Gragas is targeting that 8. What do you think?
Can you repeat that question, please?
My question was the team gold
Yeah.
is going over to that Gragas rather than the other. I mean the individual. I'm sorry about that. I mean the individual goal. Like
Yeah,
Gragas
I
has
would
2
say-
kills, right?
Yeah.
is
Gragas
it-
having 2 kills. That is not exactly the worst of things. Because if Gragas has more items, he can gank more. He can pressure objectives more. So it is good if you want to go down that path. And Jax is coming in to the bot lane. So Jax sees that he's been spotted, so he just backs off. Yeah. So pretty much a farming lane for both the bot laners, but yeah, Lucian is ahead in CS. Lucian is ahead in CS. Was that expected, Muslim?
Yes, of course, that was expected. A Lucian farm is better than a Vayne in the laning pool. But as you know, as we all know, that Vayne does the true damage. You know, in the mid game,
Team fights.
game. Yeah, in the team fights, it does help. A little bit of damage taken by Vayne. The blue team jungler. Okay, this is.
Leona's gone. Flash is wasted. Fate decides to use the flash. They are turning.
Where is Seth going?
Seth wants to engage. Seth wanted to engage, but decided that no, it was not a favorable position for them. Lux decides to join the fray. Seth does get stunned. Seth almost goes down.
You see that
But-
maxing of E for the laning poke and everything is worth, because that does hurt a lot. People who max Q, they don't really succeed on that. Not always.
Victor is moving towards the top lane. There
Wow,
is no
the
ward
Garen.
there. Swain should be backing off.
That Garen is not scared of this early game Swain damage.
So the purple team has started the dragon, and instead in the top lane there is being again, and there is a lot of damage onto Swain. Swain does go down. A lot of commitment on the Swain, don't you think, Masun?
I would say yes, but at this point the blue team is starting to, feel the pressure. So it's quite natural for them to overcome.
Yeah. So I'm coming back in a bit.
Yeah.
You please continue.
Yes, of course. So as we can see, the junglers are quite even in farm. Probably they are not even in gold because Gragas has to kill the one of this, who is really expensive at this moment because he does give the shutdown goal to everybody in the blue team side, the blue team I mean. So they are gonna be searching for this guy. Okay, that is good disengage from Garen in the top. Swain in the top lane. Pretty much every lane is having some kind of action now, I would say. There was a gang in the mid lane which did burn a flash. Lux did burn her flash, and when the Jax jumped onto her. And Turtle Dart having no do is something I would say bad. Is having a mana problem. Lux is not having the mana problems. Gragas is near. There's probably he is gonna be close by to pressurize this the Victor. I would say.
But
And yeah,
I'm back, guys.
Yeah.
Lux takes a lot of damage from that Victor. Yeah. Bot lane is going well
yes,
for
that's
them a
a
bit,
miss. That's a miss.
a body slam miss goes back. No, but yeah, the villain buff is on the Gragas. The true damage will hurt.
Yeah, as I was telling to the viewers that Gragas is expensive. That's how I say it. Gragas is very expensive now. He gives the blue team the shutdown goal to like gives it to everyone.
So indeed, we are seeing that static shift being taken by Vayne. So expect the same build.
We expect the same build, and static shift does work a lot on Vayne in this patch. She doesn't have to worry about the life steal and everything because a little bit of heal from the mastery. Actually, I would say little bit. I would say a lot. 15% is a lot.
So one more thing to point out. Victor did not take his first hex score. I would have preferred to take that first hex score before going to a Ludens, because the first hex score did so much damage. So yeah, that would be a bit of a misitemization by Turtle Duck. But
What's your time, by the way?
16. My time is 53, 54, 57, 58. Lux taking a lot of damage. Lux might just go down here. Lux does go down.
What's your time now?
9, 10, 11, 12.
Yes, okay, it's fine. Thank you.
So Lux is taken down. But Gragas comes in. What is the?
I would say that's well played from Turtle Dark in the 1v1 in laning phase. I would say that pretty well played. He is not falling, like he didn't get a blue buff in the first place. Lux did have the blue buff, and he did manage to survive that gank, which is not supposed to be successful, but there was a possibility of Turtle Dark dying there because he didn't have mana. But he successfully managed to dodge the body slam and everything. That's well played from Turtle Dark, I would say. Well played, Chand.
Yeah, well played. So anyways, yeah. So farm-wise, mid lane is the same, almost. The ADCs have a 20 CS differential. The top lane has a 10 CS differential, which is not much, but yeah, it's a bit of a differential. But yeah, in gold lead, the gold lead is somewhat equal right now. So yeah, going pretty even for both the teams right now. Oh yeah, Swain is dealing no damage because of the Spectre's Cowl.
Do you think the Cowl is a wise build now for the Garen?
Yeah, Cowl is a very wise build.
No.
You do not want to take a lot of damage from Swain. Swain will deal overtime damage, so that just restricts your passive from healing, passive from kicking in. So yeah, Cowl is a very good item that decreases the damage. So the loss of healing is not that much. The loss of the passive is not that much.
But I would still say he should have gone a little bit more aggro build, because if he silences his ult or anything like that.
Trust me on this. Even if he silences during the ult doesn't stop. No, it doesn't stop.
I wasn't really informed about that, but sorry for that.
He's not able to use spells, but it doesn't stop because it's like that. The ult transformation is like the transformation of Nidalee and Jace, but it's just as a constraint, that the mana constraint, nothing else.
It's something like the damage outcome from Garen is not that much now. Wow, that's a lot of damage from Turtle Dark. Garen taking hits. I say it again. Well played from Shanto. Well played from Shanto. Well played.
Yeah, he's roaming, taking kills.
Okay, that's good from Seth, but he is taking a lot of damage. Faith being a lot, very smart on this lane.
Yeah. Jax is coming in. I don't know why he just did that. They shouldn't have engaged. But yeah, there's a double fight in the bot lane. Faith is low on HP. Victor decides to join in. Victor might just go. Vayne went down there. The ult is missed by the. Swain comes in. They are all diving in all of the places. So yeah, a double kill goes to Swain. Swain now gets a lot of damage under his belt. A lot of gold under his belt. So
the villain is Swain.
the villain is Swain. So yeah, this is like a free dragon. Jax is nowhere near the position.
I would say whatever went wrong there, it's because of the rotations, first of all, and this happened because of one of the bad champ picks. I would say that is Jax.
There's another pause.
There is
Oh
another
god.
pause. No,
Oh, God.
as I was saying on the Jax pick is something I really don't prefer in the newer patches. And
Why do you think that?
it's because first of all, we don't always use spell on Jax now, but he still does AP damage on his third attack, and which used to make him totally broken. Like nobody could have 1v1'd him. Nobody could have a late game Jax was almost unkillable. But in this patch, he's quite weak now, and he needs a lot more time to build up and get strong. He does get strong, but he needs a lot more time, which isn't the best option, because Gragas does scale early, faster than Jax, which is a very bad sign. And since Gragas can do early plays, Gragas was actually roaming here to there, and the rotations were well. They get the first dragon. They do the 4-man dive in the bot lane, which I would say was it's because of the choice of champions. They could have made the plays only because of they actually made the plays only because of the choice of champions, I would say. Making the right use of the champions they picked. But Jax here is kind of helpless. Yeah, he is three farm ahead, but he still needs time to scale. He needs a Triforce, he needs a board. Okay, let's leave that board. Let's go for something more OP. He does need it, right?
Jax needs items to get strong. So yeah,
Garen was at least doing fine in the lane, because he was being poked, but he was surviving in that lane. A lane against Swain is very hard, I would say, because that constant poke from his Q, from all his abilities do hurt. So it was Garen was surviving that phase in the top lane. The mid lane was doing exceptional, I would say.
so yeah, the game did start.
Yeah,
Jax
maintaining
took
farm.
the blue once again.
Yeah, not giving the blue to Turtle Dark. Who actually needs the blue, because Jax.
And there's another pause.
A summoner has
I guess
disconnected.
Sentime is DC. So as I was saying, the other jungle, as far as I remember reading the patch notes and everything, the jungle monsters, the big monsters, I mean, the blue, the red, and all the other jungle monsters give the same gold and the same experience. That's what I remember reading. So giving the blue to Turtle Duck and taking something, like sacrificing that little bit of experience, I would say isn't bad. and it actually helps them because this Victor needs to grow. Victor needs that blue buff. So
Victor with no Morolonomicon. No mana whatsoever. What do you think about that, Master?
I would say Victor. It's the way Victor is thinking now. Victor is thinking that he needs that burst damage. He needs that early damage because Jax needs to scale. Garen doesn't have damage, but the tank ability. Set is building up, but you know, like still, like a Lucian can hit. Can take out carries, can take out tanks over time. Like not an all in. Like it's not always a situation that a Lucian can all in, right? So the main damage output is Lucian and Victor can force that damage to the front line or whoever is a bit near to him. So probably Victor is thinking that he needs that burst damage. He needs to poke down. He needs to poke and poke and poke. So Morello would be a good thing for his mana costs, but Morello wouldn't have been the uh, probably he's thinking like that. Wouldn't have been the best of items. Probably. But for me, I would say Morello is the best of items in the as the first item that
A
because
summoner has
the
reconnected.
grievous wounds, of course, the cooldown reduction and the mana regen. 3 things that you need in a AP burst mid lane. 3 things you really need. Cooldown reduction must. Mana regen must. Grievous wounds works a lot with his ult when everyone is low. When everyone is
Not only that, Morello gives us CDR.
exactly, that's what I was saying. The cooldown reduction, he needs that. Every burst, every burst mid laner like LeBlanc, like any mid laner, I would say needs cooldown reduction. 40% I would say is the best of options because they only depend on spells. So whenever the spells come back, they are powerful. When they don't have spells, they are useless. So CDR is very important. I was just trying to demonstrate what I was just trying to think out what Turtle Duck is thinking. I myself would have gone for the Mortal Omega. Like that's like without any doubt.
Okay.
So is there any possibility of a resume shortly?
I think there should be a resume. So the game has resumed. Come on, game. Finish up. We haven't got all day now, have we, Master? Master, do you think we have gone? We have the all day.
We don't have all day.
Do you want to give it all day?
No,
you
of
don't.
course. We are only gonna have one match today, right?
No, there'll be another one after this.
Considering the way they are, like, oh my god, that's so much damage.
That
Wow.
was a lot of damage dealt by Lux. Not enough to execute him, but yeah, a lot of damage.
Wow.
Garen takes a lot of damage from Garen. Swain, Seth taking a lot of damage from Swain, then returning some of it. But it's a good rotation for the purple team. Because they can take down the turret and Garen can do nothing about it. And Swain can defend turrets.
The blue team is quite scattered now. They are losing their focus, I would say. They need a boost. They need a team fight where they can really get everything back to
Turtle getting caught. He's gonna get cornered by five people of the red team anytime soon. So yeah, Lux takes it. 4 people.
Yeah,
my bad.
they are quite scattered. Or
And there's another pause.
do you think it's a DC issue for Turtle Duck?
No, he was moving around.
No. Don't you? Do you think that he, when he was DC, he moved to that point?
No,
and now
he
has-
used a spell there.
He used it. Like I meant that when he moved from the mid lane to the jungle.
No. He was same because when he got caught, he still used it. He used a spell right before he started walking that way.
Okay.
So he wasn't DC.
I'll be back.
So a bit of a technical issue for the players once again. A lot of technical issues today. So they are starting once again. So yeah, Masun. The game. Masun? Hello? So yeah, Masun's AFK. I have to cover this alone once again. Gragas comes in. Gragas is gonna clear that ward. Morello comes in. So yeah. Swain looks to be going for a Crystal Scepter instead of a Zonia. I'm quite shocked about that. And there's another pause.
A summoner has disconnected.
Seth got DC once again. So yeah guys, I'm alone here, so really have nothing to say.
A summoner has reconnected.
Yeah, so yeah. Masun, you there? Masun's still not
I'm
back.
back.
Yeah,
I'm
Masun's back. We had a couple of DCs, but yeah. Brom is trying to defend that mid lane, but I don't think he'll be able to. He's trying to stall them as long as possible.
So I would say the blue team has no reason to fall apart at this stage. No reason to split because they still have the game in their hand. Because look at the goal difference; it's not really much. It's not. I would say almost a 2k goal difference is not really a big difference for these teams to cover up. So the blue team has no reason to actually freak out or something like that or force fight.
So yeah, blue team wants to force a fight right now. Little do they know that the red team are ready for this. So they are moving towards Turtle Duck.
They have split Turtle Duck.
Turtle Duck will probably go down, but does land the ult before going down. Now they want the fight. Jax is caught up. Jax is taking a lot of damage. And even more, they are following the rest of the team now. Leona goes down. Gragas goes down from the purple team, so that was a 3-for-1.
Well, I would like to say something here. They were splitting. Turtle Duck was splitting. They all were splitting. Jax was overcommitting on that trap, which isn't the wisest of these things you should be doing there. So the jungler is actually splitting the team apart.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, it's gonna be like people might say, okay, I am blindly blaming the jungler, but I am supposed to blame the jungler. Just if you analyze what the purple team did, but the purple team didn't do much, but the jungler did a lot.
Okay.
The jungler did, force the mid laner and the others to split. The Gragas did force. He didn't ult, he didn't do anything. He just tried to zone that victor, that's all. So once they zone the victor, they have done it. So it was, I would say, it was credit to Jibesh. All credit to Jibesh.
Okay, so nice work from Jibesh to zone out that victor, but in expense for a flash. So now the purple team wants to get that turret. Not turret, dragon, my bad. Dragon. Free dragon. The blue team wants to do the Baron instead. This is kind of like a reckless move. This is indeed a reckless move. The purple team are moving towards that. What is going on?
They're trying to force a Baron fight. I don't
Maybe
know
they're
why
trying
is
to force the Baron.
Why is the blue team trying to force fight? And try, like, they're falling apart. Like, they shouldn't be falling apart. This is not over. That's what the issue is. They're splitting. They're falling apart.
Yeah. Now, the purple team can just go for Baron. The Baron is quite free at the moment. They could go for it, but yeah, they don't want to. Gragas wants to isolate them once again. Turtle Duck got isolated, has to flash out. Turtle Duck taken down. A lot of damage dealt by the purple team. Swain taking another kill. Vayne taking a kill. They were tanking under the turret, so they take another. Yeah, go ahead.
No, this is what I was talking about. Like, did you see how the Gragas actually made that team? How he displaced, and it was marvelous.
He just catches someone out and boom, you're dead.
Yeah, he displays so many, like, with his ult as well, but he displays so many champions in that team fight. No one had anything to do there. Even he displays Lucian in such a way that he missed his ult. He missed almost 75% time of his ult.
Yeah, he was very good to catch them out, but yeah, that was just bad from Turtle Duck. He's getting caught out.
It's not his. I wouldn't say it's his fault here. I would say there is not much protection for the carries in the team who are.
It's not about the protection. You see, he got caught every time, and he was trying to either split or try to do something, which I have no idea what. Gragas was good to be there to catch him out, but in the end, it's Victor's mistake. Why is Victor even there to begin with?
The Victor was under turret.
Victor wasn't on the turret. Victor got caught in the jungle entrance.
Well, I remember Victor being in the turret.
Now Victor was in the jungle entrance, and then they catch the Victor. And then Victor flashed himself into the turret. But yeah, that's a fight. This fight is
That's a dead whale.
going in favor of the
That's a Garen
team.
chasing.
But yeah, two people of
Wow. That's a dead
But-
whale.
the Swain might just go down here. So it
Wow.
was a 4-for-4.
Nobody focuses the Garen.
Nobody follows the Garen.
Standing with the blue buff, he already has his health back. He's fighting with a bunch of minions. The Garen buff is here. He's going full tank, but I expected him to go a little bit of damage here so that he can at least carry his team.
Okay.
So luck is going back. I feel they are gonna get a little bit of boost after this team fight. I was talking about the
They're
blue team.
clearing down the wards in the Baron Pit again. Clearing the super minions. Swain is split from the team. He is pushing down that bot lane, getting that wave to push towards the blue team. Yeah, but the thing with the purple team is that they have a very good damage on 2. And there's the pause. Seddiuk is DC once again.
No, that is an issue that he has. He has been facing internet issues, but what I like to say about the ADC of the blue team, he is not putting his all his damage to the team. He's putting all his damage to either Thin Air or either on Jibesh, who is the tank. Which is not the best of ideas, I would say. Maybe it's not intentional, but to win, they have to execute something like focusing all the damage on the carries in such a way that the tanks don't block it.
Okay.
So,
But yeah, I won't say they're losing in team fights. I will say they're losing in
Summoner has reconnected.
they're losing in the fact that they're getting caught. Mistakes. Turtle Duck in particular has been getting caught out.
yeah,
Not because he's being failed to be protected. That last fight in the Baron Pit, he was kind of free. He did deal a lot of damage. But if he gets caught, the blue team are sure to lose.
yeah, it's true because he's the main damage output.
Garrett is isolated from his team. Victor does deal a lot of damage, but they do engage on to Victor.
Garen should be.
But a lot of damage. Swain comes in now. So
It's gonna be clean.
this is going to be very interesting. 1-for-1. But yeah, 2 people of the blue team goes down with the addition of Swain. Turtle Duck lives, so it's a 4-for-1, 4-for-2. My bad. The 3 of the carries of the purple team are alive. Victor has to save that in those Nexus turrets, and they will get this inhibitor turret. And another inhibitor perhaps. See what I mean? They did initiate the fight, but Garen took quite a bit of damage before the team fight even started.
No, that's even fine. But what I was telling in the about the blue team ADC, he is not focusing his damage on the carry. Rather, he is putting his main damage output with ult only onto the tank on the front line. He's using it too early. Like you cannot blind use your ulti which gives over 1000 damage. You just cannot blind
Hey,
use it.
wake up!
Right.
A summoner has disconnected.
Okay, they have surrendered. Um, so
They have indeed surrendered, so it's a win for the the Genzan Gaming. So this is 1-0.
yeah.
2 more games left.
So 2 more games left. Though. Are we gonna have one game today?
Yeah, I think we are. There are lag issues, but yeah, it's about them. I'm gonna have a talk.
User left your channel.
So
স্ট্রিম এখনো
guy,
চলতেছে? ও হ্যাঁ চলতেছে, হ্যাঁ।
so guys, we are not gonna be having another match today because we one of the players one of the players is absent. Sabik Bhaiya has not yet told anything about the announcement. So since I didn't find him, so that's why I'm announcing that we are not gonna be having match today. And I'll just make one thing. I'll just poke him just to make sure. So guys, I have something to confirm here. That is, we are not going to be having any other match today. It's going to be on the 17th at 10 p.m. It is. It is definitely going to be 17th 10 p.m. It's going to be the second match of this round, and we are also going to have the third match on the same day if we don't face connectivity issues of the players. That is. So till then, guys, do tune in on 17th and have a good night. Thank you.